Ah, another beautiful day here. I get to celebrate another Yankee Series win, two and a half back of the wild card race with the Red Sox coming up on Tuesday. And we get Garrett Cole tomorrow for that game against the Angels that made up for the rain delay. Remember how 2 months ago I was convinced that this team was not going to make the playoffs, and now there's a possibility that this weekend we could be ahead of the Red Sox in the wild card standings, which I thought wasn't even possible, man. And remember how people thought that the White Sox were going to run AL? Well, 1-5 team that is still out of the playoff race, but are starting to heat up. And not to mention, we were missing Anthony Rizzo this series. Anthony Rizzo, Gleyber Torres, Garrett Cole, Cole Montgomery, or Jordan Montgomery, excuse me, Gary Sanchez, and we still found a way to win, which is what we've been doing ever since All-Star break. What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, everybody? Another stream. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Final of last minute game going into extras with the Judge RBI and the Gallo 2-run home run. I did not think heading into this game today that maybe, or no, I thought the expectation for this game was that all right, we're probably gonna like lose in a blowout and whatnot, but nope, we found a way to win 2 out of 3, and I could have wanted to sweep. I really wanted to sweep, but I was really hoping for to win 2 out of 3. I was just hoping to not even get swept, but I will take 2 out of 3 against the Chicago White Sox. You say all you want about this team. Yeah, they play in a weak division. Yeah, honestly, like if they were in the playoffs right now playing against the Rays or the Astros, I doubt they would beat that team in a 5-7 game series. But that being said, on paper, this team is really good. And the fact that we took 5 out of 6 against this team, really, it could have been 6-0, but 5 out of 6 is even better. It's not better, obviously, but like is incredible. Like that tells me right there. And the fact that we took 4 out of 6 and it should have been 5-1 as well against the Astros, that you don't want to see this Yankee team in the playoffs, especially when they get healthy again. You know, um, very good series for the New York Yankees. Proud of this team. Tomorrow, Garrett Cole will be on the mound to take on the Angels in that makeup game because we played 4. We were supposed to play 4 against the Angels, and then one of the games got rain delayed. That was the game like 2 months ago, right? Around 2 months ago, that I was so convinced after the Chapman Grand Slam that the season was over. The season was just like we were done and whatnot. Um, because obviously Chapman was just at that point just sucking, and our bullpen was sucking, and at that point that was like one of the lowest of lows for this team. But now, like this team, 19-9 All-Star break, it's starting to get his confidence back. I'm sure they're gonna have a happy flight back to New York. And we got a long slate of home games coming up, man. So we get the Angels tomorrow, make up for that rain game. Then this is probably going to be one of the most important series of the season for both teams, the Red Sox and the Yankees. Listen, I'm going to say this right now, Yankee fans. I would want to sweep. It's possible, but let's take 2 out of 3 against the Red Sox at least. Like, let's take if the Rays can sweep the Red Sox, then we can assure take 2 out of 3 against the Red Sox. The only reason why I'm saying 2 out of 3 is because, well, Andrew Heaney's going to be on the mound for one of those games, but we do get to see Jordan Montgomery. I don't know why I keep saying Cole Montgomery. Jordan Montgomery back from the COVID IL. Let's see, hopefully, if he's still got the stuff because he's been playing good as of late. Before he was on the COVID IL, as well as Luis Gill will be making his first start. I think it's going to be a bullpen game for that game in particular. We will see, but regardless, man, the New York Yankees. I mean, I couldn't ask for any more than this series than to win this series against the White Sox. I mean, a sweep would have been nice, but at that point, you just have to be realistic. It is what it is. But We're right back in the thick of things. We do get Anthony Rizzo back too as well. I'm hearing Gary Sanchez is on his way to a rehab assignment and that he's on his way to return. We're gonna get a lot of guys back soon, hopefully. Knock on some wood for that. But besides that, man, just really happy. Just really happy with this team so far, and let's keep it going. How about Luke Voigt today with that 2-run home run? How about Rugi Odor today with a 2-run home run, making plays in the infield and whatnot? How about this bullpen not blowing and not sending us to extras again? We were up 5-1 in the bottom of the ninth. I was still nervous. I was all like, man, like I don't know, because obviously Chapman's not on the mound and whatnot. We don't Chad Green. I mean, he gave up that solo yesterday, so he's not there. And like Loizaga pitched great in the eighth inning with that ninth inning with Luke Teague. Got us in a jam. Wandy Peralta was there, came up clutch, and yeah, like I said, we were able to take 5 out of 6 against a really good baseball team. I mean, I would love to see this team in the playoffs if we make the playoffs, or the Astros. I would rather face those teams than the Rays. But we will see what happens moving forward. Just really happy, we took the series and that we're back in this race and that the AL East is starting to heat up a bit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, hopefully we continue to keep this up. Hopefully, we take advantage of the home stretch. Like I said, play the Angels tomorrow, hopefully, and that should be a win. I mean, especially with Garrett Cole on the mound. Hopefully, Garrett Cole does not look rusty, dealing with the effects of COVID, because he was sick from COVID. He said he was feeling from the effects of it. So, and we've seen some time and time again in all sports with athletes kind of, struggling to getting back to their full peak performance after dealing with COVID. Hopefully that doesn't happen with Garrett Cole. Knock on some wood for that. And then the Red Sox series, let's hopefully take 2 out of 3 on that. Which I would love a sweep, by the way, you guys. It's very possible, but realistically, I mean, if we could take 2 out of 3, that's fine too. And then we get the Twins for 4 games. At least go 3-1 against the Twins. At least go 3-1 against the Twins. You know what I mean? And yeah, just keep piling up these series wins. We've won 10 of our last series. We are one of the hotter teams in baseball as far as just finding ways to win. And again, you're at this stretch of the season, guys, where it's just like, I don't care if we win 1-0. I don't care if we barely beat a bad team. I just want to win, right? I don't care how we do it, just win. Point blank, period. Just win. So, stop like driving right now, guys. Look at these comments right now. I'll get a haircut when I'm in your area, LA, and then fucking I'll donate the rest of my hair to you because I already know LA. The reason why you don't want to show your face is because you're bald. You're an old man with a bald head, so I'll donate the pieces of my hair that were cut, and then you can go ahead and try to glue that on and whatnot, so that you can look like how you were in like the 70s and 80s. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, LA? Yeah, I did. I did. But at the same time, too, like I guess baseball works in mysterious ways, and I'll crow up. I will crow up if the Yankees do make the playoffs. I will honestly, that will be one of the happiest crows I will ever make. If the Yankees make the postseason, I will crow up and I will be happy the entire time. I will apologize to Aaron Boone. I will apologize to this team's hitting, even though it's still sus and it's still been a problem all year. I will apologize to this bullpen, even. You know, I will apologize and I will crow up, and hopefully we go deep into the playoffs afterwards. That'll be the happiest crow I'll ever make. And that'd be like me with the Raiders. Say, because I do believe we can make the playoffs this year. But say like Peter's prediction was right, and the Raiders do end up making the Super Bowl in Los Angeles this year. I'll happily crow to Peter. That would be my most happiest crow ever. Like I'd be a happy motherfucker, you know, because obviously people are like upset or salty, you know, when they crow up and whatnot. Man, I'll be happy. Nah, the Rays I think are just gonna run away with it, bro. I think the Rays are running away with it. It's okay, you know, like again, it's like as long as we make it and we just get through that wild card game, and I really hope the Yankees can beat the Red Sox, sweep them actually, because honestly, I would rather want to play the A's in the wild card. Because again, we played the A's in the wild card a few years back, and we won like what 8-2. The Red Sox, the Red Sox have kind of had our number as of late, at least this year. Recently, though, we have been beating the Red Sox, you know, but the first like 8 games, I believe, the Red Sox were they just had our number, you know. There was no excuse around it, but regardless, man, you know, if we were, I would rather want to see the the A's instead, because again, we have been before, and we already know like the A's. There, I mean, they'll be a competitive team in the regular season. When it comes to playoff time, they don't have enough to make a deep playoff run. I don't think this Red Sox team does either. Because if they do beat, let's say they do beat us in the playoffs and we lose to them, I don't think that they would beat a team like the Rays because I think the Rays are in first place still. I think overall in the AL, but in terms of like just the A's, just the A's how they are as a playoff team, I'd rather face the A's and the Red Sox. I mean, last time we played in the playoffs, we all know what happened. So, and a lot of the players from the Red Sox are still there. Well, a decent amount, and a lot of the Yankee players from the Yankees are still there. So. And both of the managers are still there, Alex Cora and Aaron Boone. Like, I'm going to give Aaron Boone credit. Ever since All Star break, we've been playing good baseball, but as of right now, I'm still taking Alex Cora over Aaron Boone. No doubt about it. But with that being said, you guys, this has been your boy, Ash, and I am out. Peace and go Yankees.